Hello, this is Wendy with Darling Reacts. Welcome to this channel, or welcome back, either way. I'm going to be doing something a little different today. It's the same thing I have been doing, which is reacting to music performances from the past, but as for the something different, it's a blues song, a blues performer. Not only that, it's a performer I'm not familiar with at all, which is Lightnin Hopkins, and I believe this recording is from the 1960s, and the song is Baby Please Don't Go. I sort of imagine I know what it's going to sound like, but I don't know. So here we go. A man and his guitar.
Now, baby, please don't go. Now, baby, please don't go. Now, baby, please don't go back to New Orleans. You know I love you so, baby, please. I be a man and gone. I be a man and gone. He left the county for me, had his shackles on. Now, baby, please. Now, don't you call my name. Now don't you call my name. You got me way down here when the ball and chain. Now baby, please. Now turn your lamp down low. Now turn your lamp down low. I beg you all night long, oh baby, please don't go back to New Orleans.
Wow, that was great. And I didn't interrupt because I knew the song wasn't that long, and also with blues songs, at least this particular kind of blues song, what I always feel is that it's a song that's like always coming around. Well, at least when you're listening to the guitar, it's doing like a cycle where it's going da 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 da. It does a bunch of things, and then it comes back to like the main thing. So I wouldn't want to interrupt that. I found myself really sort of fascinated by his guitar playing, and I don't know anything from a personal perspective about playing the guitar, so I can't tell you anything technical like, ooh, I'm really impressed with his hands here. But I'm very impressed and intrigued by the fact that he's doing the thing where he seems to be playing both like low and high notes at the same time. So I'm watching his hands, and I'm trying to figure out how he's doing that, and I don't know. I also know he's doing this thing where he's playing, but he's like slapping with his hand. So yeah, that's got to be a particular style. Oh, and also he has really long and like bendy looking fingers. Then again, this is a guy I assume at this point have been playing blues for 40 years or more. This video I think says it's from the 60s, so I'm wondering if like this recording here is an example of the blues revival of that time, and also the efforts to go and record either the music or, on film, some of these classic blues performers who may have been forgotten. It's a pretty interesting phenomenon, and I'm just going to touch on it briefly. I swear, I'm not a music historian, but I do know that the blues really came up and became really popular in the 1920s, and there were all kinds of labels and studios putting it out. And then it kind of got crushed as a genre because of the Depression, because blues is sad. Well, yeah, usually. It's sad kind of music, and in the Depression, so starting in the early 30s, people and especially labels were interested in putting out happier music. So it's not to say there isn't any sad jazz, but a lot of these blues performers, especially if they didn't adapt, some did adapt and move into doing jazz or move into doing pop. They lost their careers, at least their careers as far as radio went, and so they could end up just playing in like local clubs or touring around, or they left music altogether and became like a dishwasher or something, only to be rediscovered in the 50s and 60s. And again, I have no idea if that's the case with this performer, but this is sort of what it reminds me of. It's a really bare bones performance here, so I don't know if it's from a TV show or it's maybe a TV show like Pete Seeger's TV show, where he was really there to share the music and not make a big flash about it, or if this is something like a Smithsonian recording. I don't know. However, like I always say, please put in the comments answers to my questions, other observations, recommendations for similar performances. Again, like toss me blues titles going as far as back as you like, but not past the mid-70s, and I will see what I can do about reacting to them. Finally, please like this video and subscribe if you can. I'd really appreciate it.